Let's check out the vegan Chinese kitchen. This is by Hannah Che. I'm excited. Look at this beautiful cover. All right, so the table of content. Oh my God. Seriously, this looks amazing. Here is our table of contents here. So this is not gluten-free friendly or nut, soy, etc. just because it does have a lot of substitutes. But it does have a lot of beautiful food photography, and we're going to go through that in a lot more detail. We have some food staples here, especially if you're trying to do like vegan Chinese. You need special things for plant-based stuff for sure. So being prepared for that is really nice and helpful, so I would read through that. MSG! We also have other things, how to use this cookbook. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we have here we have simple stir-fried greens, we have stir-fried diced choy sum, and tofu. So here's how it's all broken down. They do give us a generous breakdown of each recipe, like where this actually comes from. Sometimes there's sides and page numbers for them. Here we have our ingredient list and our directions, and that's a small picture, but that's okay. There's a lot of other pictures in here. We have broccoli stalks, super nice. These look colorful, just stunning food photography for sure. A lot of these are oddly easy to put together. This one is clearly a little more elaborate, but look at that. I mean, the golden edges on this cauliflower, and I think there's other vegetables going on in here. It's beautiful. So then we go and move forward. Here's some market photos. Lotus fruit, look at how crazy that looks. Super fun. We have bean sprouts. A lot of these are broken down by ingredient. So we have like a gluten actual section, a rice section, noodles, etc. So that kind of makes it easier if you're looking for specifically, I want rice today, then you can actually go find it. Here we have beans stir-fried with olive preserved greens. Interesting. I've never had that before. We have stir-fried potato threads with fragrant chilies. Interesting. That looks really good. So here we have a bunch of other amazing root vegetable recipes. We'll move on to some other recipes here. It looks like we have a whole tofu section, including using different parts of the tofu, like the skin, the insides, different ways of prepping the tofu, sweet and sour tofu. Here we have this looks like Mapo Tofu. I probably don't even need to go look at it. Let me check. Oh, who's good? It's Mapo Tofu. We also have different little blurbs in here about their family, just traditions that they would do when they would cook at home or in their restaurant. So we also have pan-fried tofu skin cakes. This looks really good. Let's move on to some other stuff here. We have mock meat, and we also have gluten, and I think a lot of this is kind of, you can use some of the gluten as mock meat. So here are different ways of actually using different flours and gluten to your advantage, puffs and whatnot. Raised gluten to give it that meaty texture. So you can actually make your own, which is very interesting. I've not seen that yet in a cookbook. So we have stir-fried gluten with ginger and scallions. I cannot have this personally, but I love this. This is great for people that do need and want plant-based food. Here we go. Cold skin noodles or raised gluten salad with sesame sauce. I'll move on a little bit further. Here we have some extra things. This looks amazing, using mushrooms. Here is crispy fried mushrooms with 5-spice salt. I'm going to move on a little forward to show you guys some of the actual step-by-step photos. Here's some fillings for your char siu. Here's some more, but they actually do have step-by-step photos right here, how to roll each one. That's amazing and super helpful. I want to do this one day. Okay, so some desserts here. And so this is a millet congee, red bean soup. Interesting. I've never had a red bean soup. I've only had it as a dessert. Blended black sesame porridge. And we do have here's one more. Simple sweet pumpkin soup. Maybe this is actually a soup. Sweet soups. Okay, I mistook that. Sweet soups. Interesting. Stocks, condiments, and pickles. That's kind of handy to have too. So we have pickled and preserved foods, especially like kimchi and stuff like that. If you don't, if you are going vegan, plant-based. You don't want any of the anchovy paste, etc. So perfect. So this cookbook is really nice if you're looking for a plant-based Chinese cookbook. I highly recommend this one. Lots of food photography. It's beautiful. So check this out. This is by Hannah Che. If you're looking for other cookbooks, check out our socials down below. If you love cookbooks, make sure to subscribe and to give us a thumbs up on your way out. It really helps us out. And you get to see us live occasionally and get notified of new videos when they are uploaded. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.